Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Solid Life. Here we are at Sorcs, Monkeytown, Mayhem, 250B, the Funkytown edition. We're feeling soulful, vibrant, jubilant, and ready to give it a plethora of beans. This is our favorite location in the entire Sorcs circuit. Hopefully, we can string together a decent enough result after giving up after one lap and coaxing hunk. Speaking of which, let's talk to the proud owner of last round.
You won't be able to sabotage me this round, dude. Yeah. I put that hill in just for you. You too, man. Be careful.
How we doing? Actually got a pretty good jump off the line here, dude. Landon Hall's looking a wheelie. Looks like he's getting the whole shot until he gets stuffed by Chauncey Biggins. Now we're in this conglomerate, this mess. This is a disaster. I'm trying to make up some positions here. Gunner Hare coming out from the outside, dude. He's gone. Look at these guys. They're looking professional out here, giving it a little throttle action. And we're right behind our good friends Gunner Hare and Landon Hall. Just like old times. We graduated from C to B together. This is all our first year. Landon's only done 2 races, I think, and we get some pretty good battles in with him today. Last year, he was my main rival, my arch nemesis, and just feels good to have him back on out there. It's always good to get out there and battle with your buddies. It's a good time. Trying to sort out this pecking order going in the woods here. I might as well title this video the Gunner Hare Edition.
My buddies Gunner and Landon.
Gunner and I may have held hands the entire friggin' race. There were really many moments where we were separated. We were like a tandem team. Should have lined up in buddy class together. Because that's what it felt like. I felt like I was out of Durham town, hanging out in some friggin' awesome trails, just hanging out with my buddy, riding behind him. I'd make a move on him, and then I would eat crap, fall, or pull over for a fast guy who'd get right by me. And, it was just kind of vice versa. We would alternate on who was the line leader. I hate to say it, but I'm probably not putting a whole lot of effort in this video. I'm battling some cumulative fatigue. Work has been immense. It has been incredibly busy. We did a 400-person plate up yesterday, a 560-person offsite event today. My cheeks hurt, dude. My body hurts. This race kind of beat me up on Sunday, and then having to go wake up at 5 a.m. on Monday morning and work 10 hours. Go back and do it all again on Tuesday. Yeah, man, I'm hurting a little bit. So we're going to keep this video short, sweet, consolidated, and a good time. So keep on listening to Funkytown. Well, I went and had a beer, now I'm feeling better. So let's talk. Let's word vomit all over the place. So Monkeytown, Mayhem, dude, in Dayton, Tennessee. That's 4-hour commute for me each way. Not ideal. However, incredibly worth the effort to get there. This is my favorite track on the Sorcs circuit. Man, this place is awesome. It's got everything you look for in a friggin' hare scramble. We got like trees and rocks and trees and ruts. Oh, heavenly. This place is so much fun, man. Me and Landon had some incredible battles last year, and last year was my first ever win I ever got, dude. And here we are applying a little bit of pressure on Landon. I talked to him after the race. He's become a good buddy of mine, and he was like, yeah, I'll let you buy because I had some arm pump. He's been renovating his house and spackling and doing all kinds of crap, man, and I can empathize. I have elected to not ride nearly as much. What is going on here, dude? This guy's on the ground. I think this guy's in my class, too. So a bunch of 250B idiots out here just chumming it up on different trees, trying to find terrible lines to make my way and maneuver through the pack. But now, man, I've been putting a lot of time and effort into gardening. I've got 28 garden beds now, dude. I don't even know what to do with them. I'm just going to throw like a bunch of flowers in there with my cucumbers and peppers and tomatoes and crap. Go feed me and my small family. Pretty fun. But yeah, man, this year has a much different vibe to it than the last 2 years where I was just trying to find every opportunity I could to go out and whatever the heck race event was happening on that weekend. Didn't matter if it was a GNCC, a Mid-East, friggin' NEPG, a Sorcs, Southern Roots, man. I was going all over the place, traveling and trying to get some seat time in and try to build up this race knowledge, and I could say it's kind of paying off. I'm putting down those roots, going out there and really trying to get as much experience and seat time as I can. And for this year, for me to advance and then just be in purgatory and sign up for the races that I have to do. It's just fun. I love going out there. I love just riding my dirt bike. So it's okay to prioritize other things, at the same time while still going out there and doing this stuff. My good buddy Cole Brown invited me out there and peer pressured me into doing a U.S. Sprint Enduro last Sunday, and I had the best friggin' time I had all year. Thanks, Simon. You really shouldn't have done that, because I'm gonna get absolutely blasted by a 50A rider who's much faster than me, and he kicks me out of the club. Not ideal. That's coming up ahead. I was gonna talk about the U.S. Sprint Enduro, but let's talk about this racing incident. He says, get the hell out of the way, man. Punts me out of there. Yes, I kind of think it was a clean pass. But in the moment, I was traumatized. I was touched. I was violated. It didn't feel good. And directly after my domestic violence treatment, we're going into the section, man, the summit of ineptitude. Everyone's hitting these roots. Gunnar Hare is he's in a precarious position. He's not doing okay, dude. I think there's other guys in my class up ahead, too. I get a sweeper going and helping Gunnar. He doesn't need it, and I don't need it. Let me hop on this Steve, dude. Little bing, bing, bong, bong, and we're up that thing, and we only lost 14 and a half positions. That's pretty good, I guess.
Not a great turn of events there, brother.
Let's talk U.S. Sprint, man. That was an incredible time. That was my second ever U.S. Sprint Enduro. The first one I did was in Hafsabah, my second ever race on a friggin' dirt bike, and it was muddy as balls, and I wrecked like 42 times, and I told myself, I'm doing one test each, and sitting in the parking lot, there were only 5 people in 250C, and I collected a trophy. I'm staring at it right now. I guess all weekend there were only 5 people that showed up. But no, man, last Sunday I got 3rd place in 30B. 30B, man, that's a tough class. I got 3rd place. I lost 2nd place by 0.3 seconds, and it was because I raced my Yamaha, man. I'm really enjoying that thing. I wish I could bring that to Sorcs, but I can't. Got the rebuild on it, bumped into me pretty good. Yeah, everything's great on that thing, except the friggin' battery. Oh, that guy's in the woods. What is he doing? This isn't great. I'm behind my buddy, Mr. Whitaker here. Yeah, dude, it took like 27 seconds for me to restart the friggin' Yamaha. As soon as I got past the scoring pylon where your test starts, I went ahead and installed it like a dum-dum, and she just wouldn't crank. And I had the entire rest of the row behind me just waiting for me to start the bike. And I'm hitting the button. And she just took her sweet time. But she's a good old girl, she can start when she wants to. It's fine. It'll just cost me a monumental position. That would have made me feel really good, but that's okay, dude. I didn't even get a trophy for that one because I didn't race on Saturday, but at least I have my participation trophy from my first ever Sprint Enduro, dude. We're going to go and skip ahead here, man. I think I'm behind my friend who I was talking to on the line there, Mr. Whitaker, for a hot minute. So let's go ahead and skip ahead. I've got a major problem in racing, and it's that I don't really want to pass people that I like. So I kind of get complacent. I follow behind them, and we're just along for the ride. It's kind of a lot of fun, and it's easy to tag along behind somebody because they got to do all the thinking for you. All you got to do is just follow their lead, and it makes it easy. But Yeah, I gotta get better at that. I gotta improve. I gotta make my way up the pack if I want to even attempt at reaching a semblance of competency. But we'll get there one day. For this guy, trying to get back on track. Oh, treat. Quick action time maneuver reaction. And there's Gunner. So let's go ahead and follow Gunner. Hi, Gunner. For perhaps the rest of the video, or for what it feels like an eternity behind my dear friend. Are you ready for some Pokemon music? If you look to your right, Jordan Martin, my classmate, is in the woods. He's having a bad time, but you know what? He inspired me. I took his line the entirety of the rest of the race. Not intentionally, but you know what? It got burnt in. So multiple other people fell victim to that. It turned out to be pretty efficient by the last lap. Here we are, Tyler Reynolds goes, "Woo, Fred!" And him and Gunner off in the abyss. That's why I always give on the first lap a little degree of safety. I've had my fair share of going off in the woods, man. I don't want to be doing that. I want to go ahead and survey the area, stay on course. How you doing? lets me by here, but I'm quite certain he'll find a way around me quite shortly. Let's go ahead and fast forward to that very point. We're approaching the second time of the day I accidentally maybe take out a ribbon.
Oh, fuck. Sorry about your ribbon. I don't know what I'm doing.
avoided that tree the entirety of the race. Every lap I almost hit that thing. Or did hit that thing. This segment of grass track was a genuine blast when you weren't getting punted out of the club by someone who could be your dad. It kind of makes you feel bad. Pretty sure this is the lap I end up having oopsie poopsie going to this thing a little too hot. Let's see what happens. It's not, but I'm going to be sure to show you that exquisite footage later. Turns out they rerouted the hill route action, and this path is much more maneuverable. Catching up to Gunner here, and he senses me sniffing his butt cheeks, goes ahead and lets us by. We're about to approach the most immaculate section of single track I've ever seen in a friggin' hair scramble, man. This is an incredible experience, worth the drive, worth the commute, just to experience this 100-yard section, dude, we're about to get into, man. This is, it makes you feel just very fast going through this straightaway of pines in two rows. Just look at the GoPro footage. It just goes bong, 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 bong.
I didn't hit the ribbon this time.
Well, I told you I'd show it. Bonus surprise at the end.
Idiot. Nipples! That's a fucking tree, dude! Sorry, friend. It took me a lap, but I'm back, buddy. Oh, this is fun. This is great. All right, don't fuck this shit up. That's great.
I've said it 42 times throughout the video, but I genuinely love Monkeytown Mayhem. I think the course is so much fun. It's fast, flowy, and it breaks it up beautifully with a couple single-track sections. But at the same time, they even incorporate some jumps, dude. Some high-speed sections. It's a well-rounded course. Typically, the terrain is immaculate. We all thought we were going to be racing in a bit of a drought, but we pulled up some moisture by the end of the race there. Even when I was falling behind my buddy Gunner, I wasn't getting roosted prolifically in the face or breathing in dust particulates that will have me hacking up alone for days to follow. A genuine blast Sunday was. Incredible amount of fun. Results-wise, I think Landon beat me by 20 seconds. So I came in third on the day. I don't think anybody in the class was having a chance of beating Arthur Dickerson. I guess he goes by Grant. I'm calling him the wrong name. The guy is on fire. So kudos to him, dude. He's been putting in some work. The guy's a friggin' animal. I'm super happy. I'm super happy with the result. being afforded a chance to go through and review all this GoPro footage, you know, hindsight is 2020. I feel like I fell victim to complacency. I was just going with the flow, taking whatever the race course gave me. That was falling behind my buddy who's still blazing friggin' fast, carving up this race course, staying safe, and having a good-ass time, then so be it. You know, just going through this footage and thinking to myself, you know, if I made some moves happen, was a little more aggressive, yeah, could I have done better? Sure. But you know what? I still had a friggin' blast. Monkeytown Mayhem is an extraordinary time. I recommend it to everybody out there, man. Go out there, give the beans, and have some friggin' fun. And I genuinely really appreciate you guys watching my stupid YouTube footage. You support me in my endeavors, going out there and maybe even leaving a comment, a like, or a subscription or something. Anyway, we'll see you guys at the next round, Tennessee River Rampage. I might even bring the Yamaha and sign up for a different class. We'll see what happens. Thank you, guys.
Yay! That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, hold on. That didn't even really feel like a race. It just felt like fun, dude. That felt like riding with Gunner at Durhamstown. Where did I park?